Been quick to see, Mark. Sorry, you talked about the back four. John O'Shea starting at left back, Sylvester starting at centre back.
Splendidly for Bernard, early cross, difficult to defend as you saw.
Got a bit of good fortune in the clearance. It's a fantastic running ball, and this ain't a back cross in, put it in between, and he does exactly that. Gives Sylvester a massive problem, just about dealt with it.
Viana to take the corner. Get out! Not further than Manchester United would have liked. Tripped by Giggs. Takes the free kick quickly. Solano. Bellamy beaten out by Bartes. And that was Woodgate trying to finish it off. And Genius! Genius by name, genius by nature. To Newcastle United.
What a strike. Oh, you could have two goalkeepers in here, Mark, and you wouldn't have saved it. Really quick thinking here with a free kick. And Manchester United in trouble. They haven't got themselves together. This is a fabulous save from Bellamy there, but watch this for a strike. Unstoppable. I don't care who's in goal there, Mark, you just don't save that. Sat up beautifully. It said hit me. My goodness, did this boy hit it. Absolutely stunning.
Keane. 2-1 for Van Nistelrooy. He's had some pretty straightforward balls to deal with, Shea Given, who was just canvassing opinions on what Van Nistelrooy might do with a penalty today before the game. There's the dynamic Dutch striker. Giggs. And Solskjær is onside, and it is 1-1. And it has been coming.
That's fabulous football. Oh, everyone looked round, everyone in a black and white shirt immediately turned to the linesman on the near side. Even the supporters in front of you and I, Martin, are straining to get a look at this replay. Wonderful football, and at last he picks a ball out, Ryan Giggs. Not offside, you can see that. Brilliantly timed run. A fantastic ball on his weaker side, and well, he doesn't usually get phased, does he? Ole Gunnar Solskjær when he gets a chance like this. And that's what people meant when they said he's more of a goal threat than David Beckham in general play we're talking about. We wouldn't have expected to see David Beckham do that, but my goodness, you expect Solskjær to do it. He'll be needing a rest at half-time, Solskjær, Martin, if we're not careful. He's had more of the ball probably than any other player on the pitch. But he'll be loving it, he'll be enjoying it. So one thing you want to do in a big game like this is get involved. And they've certainly got him involved, Manchester United.
It's set up for another spectacular, isn't it? And Scholes! Right on cue.
Well, I have to say, you take the Genius strike out this opening 34 minutes, and this has been as impressive a Manchester United performance as I can remember. They've been totally dominant in the passing and movement of the football. Never more emphasised than here. Just watch this. One touch there, a little look. Flicking, he knows he's under pressure. One touch there, and just go and finish it with another one touch. I mean, this is football of the highest quality, and you just have to take your hat off and say it's a joy to watch if you're a neutral.
It's a message to Arsenal at the moment. 2 goals in less than 2 minutes to turn 1-0 down into 2-1 up for Sir Alex Ferguson's team.
This is what I mean about Scholes and Solskjær, Mark. They're just lying a little bit. They're not taking too much to do at times defensively. They've been allowed the scope to threaten this end.
And that threat is massive.
played plenty of European ties this season, Manchester United. I don't think they've ever lost a league match in the back of one, so it's a good record. The only game they lost after European tie was a Wellington Cup final against Liverpool.
There's certainly plenty of people from Newcastle today who were wondering about a backlash and a little bit fearful of it. Here's Giggs. Brown taking over, setting up Scholes. He's done it again, and they've got 3 Manchester United. Talk about turning on the style.
Well, there's 1 or 2 players wearing red, you know, that I'm sure have been stung since Wednesday by certain amounts of criticism that have come their way. Ryan Giggs is probably one of those. This is a season of that. But look at this for a drive and determination of the run. And well, that's trademark Scholes, isn't it? You've got a gap, and it's only a yard wide. This boy will find it, and it was only a yard wide. And my goodness, didn't he find it? What a first half of football Manchester United are providing their manager with. Absolutely stunning.
3 goals in 5 minutes and 19 seconds. Scholes. There is first half hat-trick.
They can come right again if they want, and they can go left if they want. Just have so many options when they're on the ball at the moment. They have this half.
O'Shea a bit too strong for Solano. Still John O'Shea against the frame of the goal. Giggs! 4 in the first half at St James's Park for Manchester United.
Well, I don't think I'm wrong in saying we're in the realms of fantasy now. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care about the most biased Manchester United fan. They could not have dreamt of that scoreline that's in that top left-hand corner. And what about John O'Shea? We talk about this boy having confidence, being the future. Right and left, yes, but the confidence to do what he does here is just unbelievable. Not only beating one, but drag back, beat another. I fancy the shot myself. Fantastic control from Giggs. Again, another chance where you miss it if you thrash at it. But if you control the shot, then you get your goal. And that's what Ryan Giggs does. He just controls it. And Alex Ferguson well, he's looking around, he's happy. He must be thinking, I can't believe this, but it has been stunning.
Position that's wasted by Hughes. Well, Manchester United were embarrassed by the All Whites on Tuesday. They've been blistering against the Black and Whites here. From 1-0 down to 4-1 up in a blinking of an eye, really. 2 for Scholes, Solskjær and Giggs. And when you want to put on a performance, it's not so easy to do, particularly when you're away to a team with a top home record. But they have done all that and more in the first 45 minutes here. 4-1 to Manchester United at half-time. Scholes 5 now with his 2. 4 goals in 12 minutes towards the end of the first half.
As Richard said, quite simply, Newcastle have to do what Manchester United did first half, score 4 times.
Oh, Solana, can't get there.
Nice idea.
In a way, winning isn't everything. There's an extra dimension to it. It's the margin of victory as well. It's very satisfactory at the moment.
Lovely ball, this. Just a little too heavy. A very good idea.
Randall's header only drops to Forlan. Solskjær, Gary Neville outside him. There's a look to see what was on in the centre. Scholes for the hat-trick! He has it! Paul Scholes has come to the northeast of England and helped a real conquering performance by Manchester United.
Well, it's a great goal, but a shocking defending to start with. This is a really, really poor header out. Nothing on here. You've got plenty of black and white shirts. Deal with it properly. A complete mess. But look at Neville, fresh as a daisy, delivers it right, and then, well, just face it across the goal. And no surprise to see Scholes on a hat-trick. Quite composed again. Again, we've seen today, Martin, the value of not thrashing at the ball when you get a chance. Genius, Giggs, and now Scholes, all controlled and know what they're doing. Fantastic hat-trick.
Scholes pass. Forlan. Lucky Butt. Trying to nick in for number 6.
Well, he could take this chance, I think, to get Scholes or run this way off. Give him half an hour rest.
It's Butt staying in there, of course, not offside because it was a throw. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. Bramble
ain't happy, he's indicating dive, but again, it's another one of those, it's inexperienced, Martin, it's a rash challenge. He's diving at Forlan. There's hardly a grumble from anyone in black and white. They can't be bothered arguing, but you can't argue with that. That's a penalty. It's as simple as that. Steve Dunn doesn't have an option.
What our pictures haven't shown was Van Nistelrooy went straight across, picked up the ball. He's at the business end of things again.
Well, we know which side he likes. But has he paid attention to all the publicity this week?
And he's changed sides. Ruud van Nistelrooy keeps his run going. 18 penalties converted in succession. That's a fantastic sequence. But this is a fantastic scoreline. 6-1. And now the goal difference is level with Arsenal.
I'm absolutely stunned. I cannot believe what we've seen the last 2 weeks. How they've gone about this job, and today in particular. I mean, that's a formality.
Bellamy. Genius. That didn't come off for him. Barthez. In goes Amiobi, and that is a blot on the scoreline for Manchester United, and Barthez has to take the blame. Newcastle, who had the first word, might have the last word here. Plenty said by Manchester United in between, but it's 2-6 now.
Well, not normally would I say that's a big goal, but I don't mean in this game. It's a really poor clearance. It kicks the ground, Fabien Barthez. And he does well, Amiobi. He really uses his strength and his ability there. It's a fantastic little finish from him. A little example of what he can do, this boy. Lovely finish. But for Fabien Barthez, he'll know. And if he doesn't, his manager will soon let him know when he gets inside the dressing room how big a goal that just might be.
Stoppage time. They head for Highbury in great heart. 3 points clear at the top of the Premiership. In great goal-getting form. Led here by Paul Scholes with a splendid hat-trick. And Newcastle 9 points adrift, surely out of contention. Extraordinary events at St James's Park. Really, from the moment Ole Gunnar Solskjær equalised at 1-1, Manchester United ran away with it. Newcastle 2, Manchester United 6.
All the game you expected goals, but you can't have expected that.
Not after going 1-0 down, we didn't. But we were playing very well. We're creating some good openings, and it was just a matter of being patient and always Gunnar's got his back in the game. And from then on, we played some fantastic football.
What did you think was behind such an impressive performance?
Well, I think that maybe Tuesday night it was a great learning process for a lot of the players. I think they've come out to actually enjoying it, been part of such a magnificent game of football, and I think you learn from that. More than you can do in a training session, the experience of playing there, because a lot of the players, particularly the defenders, are young. You know, Rio Ferdinand, Wes Brown, they're young players. So that was, I think that was a boost for us today, being able to get that experience from Madrid, coming here, knowing it's such an important game, and having to produce.
The last goal that Newcastle got, did that take the gloss off slightly?
Well, I know, we've just one more goal and level with them. I was going ahead of Arsenal in goal difference. But in saying that, you would expect to score before the game.
Bob, you came here hoping to win, to stay in the championship race, and how shattering an experience has it been today?
Oh, it's not shattering. We lost 3 points. We have 5 games to go. We've got to pick ourselves up. The distance, I think, now between Arsenal and Manchester United and ourselves is too big for us to get above them. But we've had a magnificent season here, you know. It's the middle of April, and weren't our crowd fantastic when we were losing 6-1?